Before we get started with welcoming our speakers, I'd like to welcome Myra Norton to the stage. She's the head of innovation for startup and ecosystem acceleration at our partner for this event, Johns Hopkins Technology Ventures.
Thank you, Margaret. Good evening, everyone. Good day at DC Startup and Tech Week? Yeah? Okay. I want to start by welcoming you to the Johns Hopkins University Bloomberg Center. Pretty incredible place, isn't it? Yeah, how many of you, this was your first time? Yeah, well, welcome. This place is really special. It is this combination of public square and incubator sitting here at the steps of government. It is a place where we convene private sector, public sector, academia, investors, entrepreneurs, all to launch incredible ideas, game-changing companies, transformational policy solutions. So we're all really lucky to be here tonight, and I hope this will not be your last time here. I hope you'll make this a place that is a destination for you. I want to tell you a little bit about what we're doing at Johns Hopkins Technology Ventures. We are, if I can get this to go, yeah, here we go. Our focus is really taking incredible ideas in academia and getting them out into the world. And I have the privilege of working with innovators and entrepreneurs like the ones you will hear from tonight to support that work. I am a two times entrepreneur myself, and so I know very well the challenging and often lonely journey that entrepreneurship can be. Raise your hand if you're a founder. Keep it up. I want you to just turn around and look at all the hands raised. I do this everywhere that I go. This is your reminder that you are not alone. This is a community of folks who are on the journey or have been on the journey that you are currently on, and we're all here to support each other. So let me tell you a little bit about what we have built here at Johns Hopkins University and how we're thinking about supporting the entrepreneurial journey. A little over a decade ago, the university decided to really create a central hub for entrepreneurship and commercialization. And so at Tech Ventures, we really serve all 10 schools across the university. Whether you are a musician at Peabody that has a business idea, or you're a computer scientist that codes, if you want to get your innovation to market, we're here to help you. Over that decade, I want to tell you some of the things that we've put in place. We recognized 3 critical gaps when we started this journey. Space, lab space, office space, a place to park when you need to meet investors. That was missing. We now have 43,000 square feet built to serve that purpose so that our entrepreneurs have a place to work. Funding. Over the last decade, our startups have raised almost $5 billion in venture capital. And then support. We wanted to see more companies spinning out of Hopkins. We have a portfolio now of about 150 startups. Not bad for a decade. The funding momentum, just to give you a sense of what can happen when you galvanize around a central goal, aim. Prior to the launch of Johns Hopkins Technology Ventures, startups coming out of the university had raised about $740 million over the 7 years leading up to our founding, and only about 6% of that stayed in the region. So there were some companies being launched, they were raising money, they were leaving. Since this work started, almost $5 billion raised, and over 50% of that stays in this region. We want to see more of that. We want to see more companies in Baltimore, DC, in the broader DMV region. That also leads to some pretty successful startup exits. So in the 140-year history of the university prior to really galvanizing this work, there have been 11 company exits. In the little more than a decade since, there have been 45. And we're just getting started. Here are a couple of examples of companies that have been sold here in the last few years. Thrive sold to Exact Sciences, PGDX acquired by LabCorp, and Haystack by Quest diagnostics. When we talk about commercialization and entrepreneurship at the university, we're talking about a very broad swath of stakeholders and entrepreneurs. So we work with faculty, students, alumni, and community change makers. The Pava Center for Entrepreneurship is our student entrepreneurship hub, and this is the place where students and alumni and community change makers come together to launch their ventures. Just to give you a few fast facts, this area for us has been one of extreme growth over the last 5 years. Over the last 5 years, we've had more than 15,000 visits, over 3,000 just in the last year. 2,500 people engaged. This year, we saw 170 teams, and we're awarding almost $1 million a year in grant funding. This is the growth trajectory that the Pava Center has been on. And again, we're just getting started. We want to double down on this work, and we want to see more companies launching, not just out of Hopkins, but in Baltimore, in DC, in this region. In addition to helping these student entrepreneurs launch, we're helping them secure funding. And to me, that is what nights like tonight and the work that we do on a daily basis are all about. It's about supporting entrepreneurs launching their ideas and then getting those ideas funded and helping them do that. So I'm really excited for what you're about to hear tonight. We have an incredible lineup of innovators and entrepreneurs that are doing the hard work that is required to have these kinds of outcomes. I get to share all these great results, but it's really entrepreneurs like many of you who are the ones who deliver it. So I encourage you to sit back and enjoy some really inspiring ideas and stories that you're about to hear. Margaret, I'll turn it back over to you.